Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Guys, tune into Facebook Live on WVON. Yeah, and call 773-591-1692. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, hey guys, tune in to WVON Facebook Live. I got a blue fleece jacket on because it was chilly out this morning, and some crazy looking crystal and black hanging earrings on my ears. And Melanie's looking cute the way she's got her earphones on. Yeah. And David's got a red, white, and blue tie on.
Alrighty.
And Sonia's
Good morning,
killing it with
Chicago.
rust hair. Woo-ha.
Alrighty.
Look
Yeah,
at this,
nice.
man. Is she looking cool today? Yeah. Hey, guys. You need to listen up. We are the most talked about show in town. Yeah, this is VON. Black Houses Matter. Yeah. Call 773-591-1690. Paul is sitting at the phone. He's going to take your address, and we're going to figure out whether or not you're one of these people who should be given back $79 million in double payments. That means going back 20 years, you somehow or another double paid. And it happens usually when you refinance or you forget that your mortgage company paid, and then you get the bill and you're a first-time homeowner and you're a nervous wreck and you pay. So we got $79 million there, and we've got $48 million in exemptions. So quickly, guys,
Alrighty.
one each, like school. What's a homeowner's exemption, Melanie?
Homeowner exemption is for any homeowner who has owned their home for at least a year. So you get that homeowner exemption.
How much?
$500.
And a senior homeowner exemption is what?
A senior homeowner's exemption is for those of you who are 65 and older.
David, are you in that group?
And the senior exemption can be $500.
Yay, for 4 years. Four
All
times
right.
500 is what, Cook County?
$2,000.
Hey, yes, white people can count. White people can count. Yeah, hey, Sonia, what's a senior citizen freeze?
Senior citizen freeze, my people. Listen up. Senior citizen freeze, you have to be over 65 years of age, and you have to make less than $65,000 in income. And if you are married, it's combined income.
Give it up for Sonia Tompkins. Yes, hoo-ha. Yeah.
Yay.
Right.
All right, we got some good news. Get this. California, Napa Valley is where all of the wine vines are, grapevines that become wine. And they have a problem there. And they have a problem because the rats get into the vine areas and the grape areas, and they eat up all the grapes. So all the grape owners of the vines and the wine makers like Gallo Wine and all those good wines that you drink at night, Melanie,
Oh,
David,
no.
and Sonia. Look, David's waving his hand. More than one glass a night. Okay, so they got together and they decided that instead of putting chemicals on the grapes to keep the rats out, that was not good because those chemicals were going into the wine. So they said, we're going to stop this. And they all got together. It's hard to get people together. But all
Yes.
these people, even the competitors, they got together and said, you know what? We got to stop poisoning our wine. And what did they do? They found barnyard owls and eagles, and they made nests for them. They made man-made nests for them at these vineyards. How many rats a year can one barnyard owl kill?
How many?
Yeah. 3,500
Whoa.
a year.
A year?
They have done away with the chemicals. The owls are doing their jobs in Napa Valley. Give it up. I want to know what you think about whether or not we should bring barnyard owls to Chicago.
Absolutely.
Where are
should
you
bring
putting them,
them.
Sonia?
We're going to put them everywhere. There's not one community we're going to miss. And we're going to bring some pied peppers in.
You putting these owls in your alley. You putting these owls in your alley next to your
Hey,
garbage can.
It couldn't hurt.
How bad is it, David?
It's real bad. The rats in the alleys are really, really bad. We do need to do something to put a stop to it.
I will make a nest on my front porch and welcome my owl, and I hope he can get rid of the possums.
That's why I was saying the
squirrels,
raccoons.
The raccoons.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep the
Yes.
squirrels. But the raccoons and those possums got to go along
gotta
with those
go.
rats.
Yes.
And you better hope they don't come down the chimney.
Oh,
All right, listen up. Get this. There are two dogs on one side. One's on one side of the street and one's on the other. Call 773-591-1690 to see if you got money. Paul's answering the phone. Just give us your address. But there's two dogs. One's on each side of the street, right? Walking. And the owners of these dogs, they have them on leashes. These dogs start barking and barking.
Aw,
So
yeah.
both the owners think like there's something wrong, that these two dogs are going so crazy over each other. So one of the owners crosses the street, and these dogs jump up on each other and start hugging each other. They're
so
a year
cute.
old.
That is
They're
very
hugging
cute.
each other.
Oh, wow.
So the owners start to talk. One dog is totally white, the other dog's totally black. And the owners start talking. They find out that the dogs are from the same litter.
Oh,
Lovely.
wonderful.
And they embrace each other.
Sorry.
So now Posse and Monty, who live 3 blocks apart in real life, are going to have a mutual birthday party. Isn't that cool?
That is
Awesome.
very cool.
I
Yeah,
love the
beautiful.
whole, because people actually meet one another in real life years and years later, that they haven't seen each other. They may have been adopted separately, whatever the case may have been. I met my sister, not met my sister, me and my sister hadn't talked for, I don't know how long. When Facebook hit up, me and her reconnected. It was amazing. I almost
Beautiful.
cried. Because I don't know, you know how you can just type in people's name? I typed in her name, and there she was. I hadn't seen her in years.
Well, I talk to a lot
Wow.
of people who say, you know, I think everybody wonders if their parents were ever fooling around, you know, like their dad was fooling around with somebody or something. And you know what? I know a lot of people who go on the internet and find out that they got a half sibling that they never knew they had, huh?
Especially when they have a very distinctive last name, then you just kind of think like, nah, something's really going on.
Titus is playing music. He just found his long lost sister. Hey, listen up. This is called, you know, there's like every diet in the world, the keto diet, the this diet, the that diet, the doctor whatever diet, and the mother
Yes.
diet, and the
Soup
father diet.
diet.
This is the mind diet, the mind diet. This is for Todd Lady in my office. This is to improve his memory and his thinking ability. Okay, so this is what the mind diet is. You eat 144 things so you don't get Alzheimer's. Here goes, guys. Get ready, Citus, to play some music. You must eat 3 servings of whole grains a week. Every day you must eat a leafy vegetable. Every day you must eat a leafy vegetable. You must drink 1 glass of red wine a day. You can snack on nuts. You must eat beans every other day, poultries and berries twice a week. Limit butter to a half a teaspoon a week, and once a week only a small amount of either this is an and either, you would flunk this one, sweets, cheese, fried or processed food. A small amount of one of those 4 once a week. Give it up for the mind diet everybody in the office is going on.
I am going on that immediately.
Get this. This is a 1971 Oldsmobile. This guy's mother dies when he's 15 years old. And for whatever reason, his dad got so upset he just threw out everything that belonged to her. She died suddenly. Here's an only son. He's 15 years old. And he gets really upset because he doesn't have anything that belongs to his mother that he got to keep. He got to keep. If you go in my office, on my top right-hand drawer is my mother's original purse. It even,
Wow,
you know
that's
what? It even has
beautiful.
like, it smells like the person. You want something,
Wow.
something of
remind
theirs.
you.
So anyway, this guy decides he's going to track down his dead mother's 1971 green Oldsmobile. And he finds the guy 30 years later. He finds the owner of the Oldsmobile. And he
30
calls the
years
guy. He
later.
says, I want to buy it. It belongs to my mother. He says, I'm not selling it. It's an antique. It only has 42,000 miles on it. I'm not selling it. So about 3 years later, the guy called him and he said, you know what? It's time. I want to sell it. So he sells it to him. The guy goes to pick up the car. And what does he do? He opens the glove compartment. He finds his mother's sunglasses, her earrings, the maps of every place that she ever went, and the comb that she used to comb her hair. This is the happiest guy in the world. Isn't that the sweetest?
Divine
That is beautiful.
intervention. Now, can you imagine losing your mother at such a young age?
15.
And
No,
so
I
you
couldn't
kind of
imagine.
try to find something.
Something.
Yeah, my mom lost her mom when she was young, she said she couldn't remember her because her mother was giving birth to the younger sister and she lost them. She has absolutely nothing of her mother's. Absolutely nothing. She said she can only remember her mother's smile. So me and my family are trying to track down our grandmother's relatives to this day.
To this day.
To this day, we're trying to find them
How
because we
you
don't
do-
know them.
Well, that
Ancestry.
Yeah.
We found a picture
Ancestry.com.
of my grandmother. We thinking is our grandmother, and I wish my mother was alive to even see this
is she
picture.
good looking as you?
Oh, this grandmother's beautiful.
Aw.
She's beautiful, and it just saddens me because I've never met her. My mother don't remember her, and then her youngest sister don't even know what she looks like.
Talk about grandmothers. In my apartment, I have my husband's grandmother, late 1800s, a picture of her, and then my grandmother, a portrait that my mother painted of her. And I have the two of them, one right next to the other. I swear to God, on my grandmother's grave, they look alike.
Wow.
I'm like, seriously? They look like sisters.
I love it.
Wow.
And I look like both of them, and that's really scary. Like 1800, I'm looking at these,
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously? All right, so
Ralph.
get this, give it up for Ralph Lauren. I mean, that guy's loaded. His daughter even owns that Dylan's Candy Store. You know, the one that, editorial comment, the one that closed on Michigan Avenue, but opened up every place else in the world. Dylan's Candy Store, that's Ralph Lauren's daughter. Yeah. And he said that he was tired of dyeing clothes and the chemicals going into the land and destroying rivers. So he came up with a formula for dyeing clothes that has 90% less chemicals, 40% less energy, and half the amount of water. And what did he do? Give it up for Ralph Lauren. Titus, music. He actually gave it to his 5 competitors. He gave them the formula.
Oh.
And I thought, you know what?
Wow.
That's pretty stand up.
That is
That's
beautiful,
pretty
yeah.
stand up.
Wonderful.
pretty
That's
stand
how
up.
you create social environmental
Yes.
thinking because that's what he's doing. Love it.
And I mean, who's really competing with him? I mean, he's been
I would if I was
polo.
on.
I mean, come on.
I
He ain't
wouldn't
had nothing to
keep-
be scared of.
that's true. That's true.
When you're that good, there ain't
Being that
nobody
good.
coming after you.
That's right.
Like me. Nobody would dare run against me.
Right. They
Yeah,
wouldn't.
come on.
All right.
Come on, get in the ring here with a senior citizen. Yeah, beat you up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hoo-ha.
You go, girl.
Get this. Yeah, you go, girl is right. You go, old lady here in your walker. You kill him. Yeah. Listen to this. This is a little girl, 14 years old, and she lives in this little remote town in Wales. Melanie loved that when I said that. She loves that. She knows, Melanie knows that like a good fight. A good fight. Come on, let's get in the ring. Yeah, I'll punch you out, girl.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
humana.
So this is a young girl. She's 14 years old, and she's living in Wales. And it's the COVID thing, you know, where everybody gets locked up in COVID. So she's sitting in her house, and all these people are going by. They give them a half hour to get to the grocery store and the doctor, and then they lock you up again. So every time she sees somebody goes by, she takes her camera and she shoots a picture of their face, and she starts doing portraits. She's selling them for 10 grand a piece on the internet.
Wow.
$10,000 a piece.
Give
on
me
it.
your camera.
Nope.
I got plenty of pictures I can take of people.
All right.
Your own
And this is one for Chicago. Get this, you guys. There is a new hydrogel, HYDROGEL tablet. This one's not for lady to take. Just do the food thing, Todd. New hydrogel tablet. It can purify a liter of water in 1 hour. Water that has been in a river water. Would you seriously drink that?
Never.
Absolutely not.
Never. We need that.
You know, it was a show about river monsters and different things like that. All the
Let me
creatures
tell
that
you
live in
something.
there.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
I used to do these amazing triathlons in Chicago, you know, there's triathlons on the lake. And one time, when I was getting ready to jump in the water with my hat and my goggles and my crazy little onesie suit on, right? I jumping in the water. And they gave me a disclaimer. They said, if you jump in the water today, this is the E. coli count. I'm like, are you serious? I skipped the swim and I went and I did the bike and the run.
Don't blame
But the
me.
one time that I jumped in that lake and had my goggles on, it was fish bones and potato chip bags and
Disgusting.
rib bones. Do not swim in the lake.
It's an epidemic.
If you do, and you got your goggles on and you look down, you will never, ever, ever get back in there. This is Maria Pappas, Sonia Tompkins, David Gordon,
All right, Chicago.
and Melanie Brown. We are here killing it on WVON. Call 773-591-1690 and give us your address. We got some little news we're going to go through. We got two fabulous, amazing guests today. We've got guests that you are just going to be shocked by. One is Richard Bolton. He's the only African American who owns a bunker military surplus store, and he's going to tell us about his bulletproof backpack that he sells. But first, we're going to tell you what. December 3rd, that's the first Friday of December, between 5 and 7, come down to the Cook County Treasurer's Office. It is our annual Christmas party, and we have 87 2-foot trees. I play the piano. Everybody gets to sing Silent Night. Melanie's making arrangements for Reverend Barrett to bring Isaiah in. He's going to get on top of the counter and sing Christmas carols as well. So get down there December 3rd between 5 and 7. We're finalizing with Father Flager this week. Melanie is going to head up our office at St. Sabina. So we are really excited about opening there and pouring all other churches on the south side into that area. Next, get this, we are so technologically efficient. In December, we are going to have on the internet, cookcountytreasure.com. On cookcountytreasure.com, you're going to be able to see what your March bill is. And your March bill is 55% of what your August bill was, the one that you paid in October because there was an extension. But we're going to have it up on the internet. So if you want to pay before you leave town, go on the internet, download your bill, and you can pay if you want to. Now, get this. We have hit Titus Music, $79,785,199 refunded in the African American community. In the city of Chicago alone, $40 million in African American awards. We are so proud of this. When we hit $100 million, we hope we hit it by December 3rd. We are going to have a big party. What? Oh boy, he says we only got 5 minutes. She said we only got 5 minutes. What? No, we can go till 5 after. Titus, come on now. You be nice to me, Titus. You tell Melody that I'm stay on longer. No, get Richard Bolton on the line. Hey, Richard.
Yes.
Richard, it's Maria Pappas.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. So Richard is the owner of Bunker Military Surplus at 3321 Ridge Road in Lansing. So listen up. If you don't have anything to do with your kids on a Saturday or during the week, take a ride out to the Bunker Military Surplus store. There is something fun in there for everyone. Richard is an accomplished CBD officer. He was a Chicago police officer. He has worked in the military for 12 years. He has served in Iraq as a medic. He's a military nurse. He's a firearms and concealed carry instructor. And he's authored 6 books: Black Crab Syndrome, Create a Successful Book, The Power of Belief, How to Make Money on the Internet. Yep. The 3 people in front of me are trying to do that. They don't make enough in the office. Miami Beach, The Mist Party, as well as the heartfelt memoir, Feel My Truths. Richard, tell us about your incredible store that we had the opportunity to visit. What is a parent going to find out there with their kid when they come out? What are they going to find in this store?
We get a lot of course, we service veterans, military, law enforcement, first responders, and things like that. But kids love to come because they like to see those World War II relics and clothing and items from that era. They love the clothing. They love the little gadgets, the radios from that era, and things like that. And kids just come in and love to look at those types
It's
of
like
things.
a museum. It's like a museum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And tell us about these backpacks that you have. Why would you have a bulletproof backpack?
Well, it started last year or the year before when there was a lot of mass shootings occurring. And so people don't realize it, but your backpack, if you get the normal size backpack, even from a regular store, there's a little zipper compartment in the back of that backpack that most people think is for a laptop. But in reality, tactical-wise, they utilize that to insert a panel that's bulletproof.
Nice.
Seriously.
To make that backpack bulletproof. And so what we provided was the Kevlar, the bulletproof garment that goes inside that slot to make that bag bulletproof.
Dude,
Now, of course,
I'm amazed by
across
I'm amazed by how stupid I am and what I don't know. How many of those do you sell? Do people actually come in and buy a lot of those?
Well, we actually sold out right now.
Wow.
Right now is on a
What does that tell you about what's happened to our country?
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I
Yeah,
just
especially
came
when you
back
think
from
about-
Europe. Nobody has a gun. There's no murders because nobody's got a gun. What's that tell you about what's happening here? Come on, Richard. What's that tell you about what's going on in our city here?
Yeah, especially when you feel like your kids have to be protected from something like that.
On their way to school, getting them a bulletproof backpack.
Right.
God help us.
Yes.
Yeah.
God help us. Richard, let me ask you something. You had every kind of fanny pack known to mankind. I'm coming back out there because I'm the fanny pack and the backpack queen because I want to be hands free. If somebody ever comes at me, I'm going after them. You know what I mean? I mean, I've since I was a kid, I was always hands free. I mean, that's just how we grew up. We were hands free. So, how and why do you think people are buying all these fanny packs? I never saw such a variety of fanny packs as the ones I saw there. I'm coming back out there.
Well, they actually came back in style. They went away just because of fashion. They went away. They became unpopular to women. So, of course, that would make the men decide, okay, I'm not going to get this because it's unattractive to women. And so now they kind of reinvented the backpacks where now they come over your shoulder also in a tactical type version.
Right.
Yes.
And what people don't realize also is now they come out with a carry mode fanny pack, which you're able to conceal carry within that fanny pack also.
Nothing in mine. Nothing in mine except my phone.
All righty.
Lordy.
Man.
Yeah.
See, Treasure, you over here in style. Over here.
But
walking
you know
around
what?
in style.
I got to tell you something. I have a backpack that you can see through because I figure who's going to come if I've got a bunch of papers in it, right? I mean, what are they going to take? But I got to tell you, I mean, you walk around and people like Gucci's got a backpack for $3,000 and, Yves Saint Laurent's got this backpack and, Gucci's
back-
got some kind of crazy fanny
backpack
pack
craze,
for
yes.
$2,000. I mean, of course you're going to get
Sure.
beat up and robbed. You walking
Yes.
around with a $2,000 or $3,000 bag. What do you
Backpack.
expect? Call attention to yourself with that stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go
Yeah,
out and
and
see
we-
Richard Bolton at Bunker Military Surplus, you can get a backpack and you can get a fanny pack that nobody would dare come near you because you're both bulletproof. One, you're carrying a gun, and the other one is bulletproof. Hello, Chicago.
All right.
Yeah, and we also get picked up now because we travel to schools and colleges and things like that, teaching on active shooter avoidance.
What?
Yeah, and CPR.
Talk to us about actor shooter avoidance because
see.
we've given everybody in my office that training too. Explain that to WVON listeners.
Yeah, so what we do is we go out to the location. It depends on how far they want to take this training. Now, if you want it for your staff, do you want it for your executives? Do you want it for if it's a school, do you want it for all your students? Do you want it for all your workers? Then we would tell them what they would do. We went past you would line up in a line and exit when there's an alarm or something like that, because we go past that. What if there's an active shooter currently in your school taking action right now? What can you do as the individual? What action can you take? Whether you can find a safe room, or you can take those.
What do you
preventive measures.
okay? So there's an active shooter at 118 North Clark. What's the first thing that you're going to tell my people to do?
First thing, go in the opposite direction of the gunfire.
Yeah.
Whatever direction you hear that gunfire, go in the opposite direction. If you have a way to get out of that building, the first thing you want to do is exit out of that building. If you cannot exit, you must find a room that you can secure from the inside, not from the outside, from the inside. If you're working with other people inside of that office, within that room, work as a team. push tables, chairs up against that door so that that active shooter cannot gain access to that room. Cut those lights off in that room so they cannot look in and hide. Don't now once that active shooter come into that room, don't hide, because that was a mistake in Columbine. Should I say everyone was just hiding under tables, which made themselves easy target for that active shooter, compared to, imagine just 20 people charging at this active shooter. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'd hate to meet up with you in a dark room. Oh! I don't think my fanny pack or my backpack would do me any good running up
No
against you. Let
justice.
me tell you something.
Right.
Richard, we got another caller on the line, but I'm telling you, listen, VON listeners, get your little hind end out to 3321 Ridge Road in Lansing. Richard is a hoot, and he is so much fun and so knowledgeable.
And can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned the book. There are 2 new books that I just published that's out Amazon right now, The Rules of Survival and How to Write and Publish Your Book. They're out now.
You know what? We're going to bring you back on, Richard. I just want you to come on and talk about your books one day. How about that?
No problem. I want to thank you very much.
Yeah, you're the best. And let me tell you something. Willie Studway, Willie, we are going to have you on next week, Willie. Hang in, and we're going to talk about all the money because we sent somebody out to your house. Yeah. One night, and I think to myself, get on the mind diet. Yeah. Eat your veggies and your beans and drink wine every day. Nuts, no butter. No butter. I believe no butter. Yeah, really. They didn't say anything about olive oil.
Alrighty.
I need the olive oil.
Also on the faces of the people going by, I see friends shaking hands. And how do you do? Yeah. Really say, listen, VON, I love you. See you next week, 11:30. Go to cookcountytreasure.com and put in your address. Yeah, see if you got some money coming. Yeah. Love you.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.